Wait, let me swallow this.
Nom nom nom. Really? You swallow this? Wait, are you talking about your microphone?
Yes. I'm this one.
This is going into the
episode.
episode.
We're going on an odyssey through his digestive system.
I'm not cutting this. This is seriously going in somewhere. Okay, whenever
now
you're
nobody
ready,
wants to say anything.
Maybe I should say something offensive to minorities. Then we'll be forced to cut it out. Nah, you'll probably just use it to blackmail me instead.
Probably.
Alright, I'm
Of course, that assumes that I'm not already blackmailing you.
Okay, I guess let's start this.
Hey everybody, I'm SHAMUS.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Rootscarn.
And we're playing Fallout 3 still. And we've just met with the psychotic DJ, who has asked us to repair his radio transmitter using part of a lunar lander so that he will tell us the exact location of our father so that we can track him down for reasons that are still somewhat murky at this point.
Yeah. You know what the thing about satellite dishes is that they're modular. Just one satellite dish, you can use it for anything else. You can
you can use it for radio transmission, moon landing, cable TV, anything you need. One dish does it all.
Yeah. They also make good oversized novelty vodka martini glasses.
Ah, crap.
What?
We're gonna have to go back to GNR and hope that they don't kill us. Because apparently there wasn't a location where I walked through the door. Right, okay, let's just skip through here. I don't see anyone. Hey, that guy still has no health. Well,
hey, buddy,
I'm your friends, guys. What? That was a hell of a fight. Nice work. You guys were trying to kill us. What the fuck? I take your flamer fuel.
The post-fight picking our pockets and then firing nuclear weapons at us was also top-notch.
Yeah, they just caught me pickpocketing again and they want to kill me, so we're gonna get away from that door. Their AI will probably get caught up trying to figure out how to drop down from a ledge.
Okay guys, you know what time it is? It's time to go through dark, badly lit, filthy subway tunnels and fight ghouls, also known as Fallout 3 o'clock.
I dig it. Did you guys ever find... There are so many tunnels. Before we did this episode, we were talking about various tunnels because there are so many, and some of them are kind of novelty. Like, some of them are almost like Easter eggs, just these weird locations. Did either of you ever find the one that was decorated with hundreds and hundreds of plungers?
No.
No.
I'll bet somebody that's watching did. It's ridiculous.
Oh, hey.
It just has mannequins with plungers stuck all over them, plungers on the wall.
Huh,
Shout out to one of our commenters on the last episode who mentioned a robot that you can set on some nearby super mutants. This is that robot, so let's see if we can get this open.
Josh? Actually,
yes.
Never mind. Keep going. Continue.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, thanks to the person who explained how this minigame actually works. I thought you could only click on words in this. Isn't this amazing? We're learning more about this game than the audience. This is kind of funny. I didn't know you could look for bracketed code, and that it would that finding bracketed code would remove duds. Like, you have to guess which one of these words is the correct one, and if you click on brackets, you'll either get your guesses replenished, or you'll have one of the duds removed.
Ah, here we go.
But again, this is time. Yeah, this is time consuming, and really it's just faster. Like, this is a cool game, but it's just faster to, like, oh, I took 3 guesses and I didn't get it. I'll close it, open it again, and try all over again.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting game, but without a lot of incentive to play it, because it's more expedient to just exploit around it.
Yeah. And I guess it's nice that you can get guesses back, but I mean, just kind of seems that that's just busy work. You're just looking for all these segments that are within this bracket, you're clicking on them, and that makes the game slightly easier. You know, it's not really entertaining.
It's not a puzzle?
No, it's not a puzzle, it's just paperwork.
Kinda hoping for a replenish here. Not a dud remove, damn it.
Just take a guess. If it doesn't work out, then
okay, let's see
live
here.
with it.
I'd help out, except I can't make out any of the characters with this blurry live stream.
Yeah, to me, you're just clicking on... Yeah, click on the green blobby ones. Click on that green blobby thing just above that line of fuzzy green dots.
I think it's this one. Haha, I got it!
Nicely done.
22 XP.
And that's not bad XP. I do like that the game rewards you for doing these little mini games, and it gives you non-combat XP. And I have to hand it to Bethesda, even though it's easier to exploit your way around that game is interesting. And the lockpicking in this game, I know we mentioned this before, I would go so far as to say that the lockpicking in this game is the best I've seen in a video game ever. It looks and feels like lockpicking. It requires a soft touch. You can, and the better you are at it, the less resources you'll use. You use these lockpick bobby pins, and the better you are at it, the less you'll use. And I could feel myself getting better at it the longer I played. Like, you know, when you first start the game, you'll spend like 3 bobby pins getting through a door.
Okay, let's see here.
I certainly prefer to Oblivion's lockpicking game, which was at best time-consuming and at worst frustrating.
Oh yeah, Oblivion was bad, and even Thief, which you would think a game like Thief, which is all about lockpicking, you would think that Thief would have, but this is better than Thief's lockpicking.
I actually kind of thought Thief's lockpicking was a little bit silly, you know? I mean, it was a fun game, but it just the lockpicking wasn't even so much a puzzle, really.
No, it wasn't. It was just, it was kind of busy work, too. There wasn't a lot to it once you knew how it worked.
Wait, actually, which Thief are we talking about? Because I seem to recall that the original Thief games had a different system.
Oh, I can't remember the original games. Yeah, the latest one was just hold down the stick or the mouse in the right direction to get through a particular ring.
I'm not going to commit to the original. I feel like the original lockpicking system was like, there are square locks and there are triangle locks. And you've got a square lockpick and a triangle lockpick. Go crazy.
Oh yeah, and it just took time to get through it if you have the right lockpick. It was just basically, you have to be exposed, you know, there's going to be a light in front of the door and you just crouch and be exposed while you wait for him to pop open the lock. Really, Thief probably... Not it's
okay,
good.
It fit with what they were doing in the game.
Yeah, look, and the more you do bad, like you could snap your bobby pin doing that. Although Josh just did that really fast. If you're curious, that was a pretty good lockpick.
Actually, I thought it wasn't all that great for me. I usually am able to get it within the first few seconds, like within 2 seconds.
I realized that I played this game too much when recently, because you know there's sort of a prom dance thing around here. Somebody made reference to the fact that they had their hair up in bobby pins all day. I was like, bobby pins? Oh, is that what those things are used for?
Are you gonna pick some locks?
Yeah, I just thought of them. I literally, when I thought bobby pin, all I thought of was lockpicking. Mentally, I didn't even have another use for them, like saved. I still don't. I still think of bobby pins solely as lockpicking devices.
Alright, let's see if I can do better with this one. I
mean, if you'd asked me,
and there he broke one.
If you had asked me, maybe I would have been able to say, I guess they're used for hair. But for all I knew, they really just could be, you know, something you'd pick up at Home Depot if you had a troublesome lock laying around.
Yeah. Now, in real life, the bobby pins that I've seen would not be very good lock picks because they usually have a little rubber knob on the end. Because you don't want to, like, you know, you're dragging these through your hair. You don't want to, like, scrape it against your skull and hurt yourself. But I suppose you could pull those off. I don't know. I've never used bobby pins myself. But that is a pretty standard trope that, oh, bobby pins can be used for lock picking.
Well, that was bullshit.
Why did that not work?
It explodes under his feet, and then nothing happens. Ah, fuck.
My live stream just crashed, but it came back on, so no worries.
Cool. So, still doing better than last time.
Pretty much.
Come on.
Why
am I stuck on the door?
This is something I've been meaning to ask. Everybody that I've talked to about this game has something that they collect. Something that's not quest related, or not necessarily, just something in the world that they've chosen that they want to gather up. What was it? Somebody collected garden gnomes. Maybe that was Josh.
That was me. That was
no.
Oh, that was you?
Nuka-Cola trucks.
Oh yeah, you collect Nuka-Cola trucks. I collect sugar bombs. Like, I know there's a quest to turn in sugar bombs. I don't do that quest. I just find boxes of sugar bombs. And I'd like to see how many I can find.
There's a quest for sugar bomb?
Yeah, there's some guy that'll pay.
There's a ghoul that wants to make a jet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. Okay.
Jet.
Yeah.
Is that what he
it's
needs? I never wanted to help him.
Huh. Well, he wants sugar bombs, and there aren't that many in the game. Like, I think in the entire game there might be 100 boxes. I mean, I've in my playthrough I've gotten maybe all but 6 of the map markers in the entire Capital Wasteland, and I have a total of 88 boxes of sugar bombs. So allowing for maybe I missed a few here and there are perhaps 100 in the entire game. But it's good. You want to you want to choose, if you collect something, you want to choose something that's semi-rare. You don't want to collect like burned books or pistols.
Well, like I said, I actually do want to play like one character eventually who collects burned books, just so I can have my literally swim in them in my house. Like, it'll probably crash every time I go in there, but...
Oh, you're going to drop them in the open? You're not going to put them in a container, you're going to drop them in the open one at a time?
Oh, that's what I did with my Nuka-Cola trucks. And then I got the laboratory, really, and it screwed up my display. I walked into the house and I just heard stuff just falling over.
I hate that noise when you walk into your house after some changes you've made, and you just hear this explosion of stuff falling all over the place.
The physics immediately chokes on several objects abruptly occupying the same space at the same time and trying to sort it out. So this I wanted to just put out a call to everybody in the comments to say what object they collect, because I'm very curious if there's like this diverse thing, or if it's just all Nuka-Cola trucks.
Okay,
those are
landmines.
Quality work there, man.
See, I remember about the trap that is ahead of me slightly. This one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I remember
love these because it's a free handful of grenades.
Yeah, I forgot about the mines.
But on that note, Seamus, when I took over Tenpei Towers, just as sort of a whim, I threw everybody's bodies into the fountain. Everybody that was outside. So there's maybe like 10 corpses in there. But every time I would come outside, like all of the severed body parts, which I just left laying around, would teleport about 5 feet above the fountain and fall back down. So it looked like I had this elaborate Disney World type fountain that would just throw up body parts on the hour.
Now, how did you move their bodies? You can't pick up bodies.
There's a lot of them that were outside. Well, no, just like the people who are outside, I would put in the fountain.
How did you put them in the fountain after they're dead, though?
You drag them. You can use Z to drag bodies.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that. You can drag I mean, that's heavy.
I actually do that with some characters. Like, after I wipe out all the raiders in a camp, I just drag the bodies into a pile, so I can sort through them more easily. So I don't have to worry, like, about missing one, or...
I wish I... Yeah,
I already checked that guy.
I wish I'd known that because, well, I use are they in their underwear, because I strip them naked, and then if I don't want the armor, I throw it down. Like, that's my marker to know that a body has been looted, is that they're in their underpants. So I look for the naked people, but I always hate when... I didn't realize you could drag the bodies. I wish I'd known that, because I'd have, like, one of those times where they all funnel through a doorway, like lemmings, and you just gun them all down in the same spot, because they're all stupid. And so you've got this pile of, like, 6 dead people, and you can't get to the guy on the bottom. You can't click on him, because his compatriots are on top of him. If I'd known you could drag bodies away.
Yeah. Just sort of, while just going around looting bodies. As far as the whole collection thing goes, with my new character, I'm collecting 2 things. And, you know, they're sort of ubiquitous, but I'm just going for volume. And that's a Nuka-Cola, which I've got about probably 70 bottles of so far. And, pre-war money. And I gotta admit that the only reason I collect pre-war money is because of the school when you throw it all into a pile. Because
it didn't occur to me. I had a game.
Just these wads of cash, yeah.
Yeah, I had a game where I collected pre-war money, but it never occurred to me to, like, drop it. Like, you can drop things in piles, right? Like, it'll look like one... It'll look like one bit of money, but it's really a stack of, like, 50.
Yeah.
So, my sledgehammer just broke.
Oh, that is silly. You break it. Do you realize how hard it would be to break a sledgehammer? Even if you used another sledgehammer to do it?
Well, to be fair, it was really old.
Okay, 200-year-old. Yeah. I can see that. Really, it should have just been this hunk of iron that you were hitting people with.
By the way, to the person, I remember someone mentioning that I should have mentioned that the Chinese pistol was really damaged when I showed you guys that it had the same damage as a BB gun. It's now at over half condition, and it's still got a damage of 2. I think they just have a locked-in damage of 2.
Chinese pistols just... there's never a condition which Chinese pistols won't suck.
Yeah, really, even if you are specializing in small guns and not in melee weapons, I've run into situations where it still made more sense to go melee than to try and shoot people with the Chinese pistol. If nothing else, it's a waste of money because you're shooting ammo that's worth... I don't know why that ammo is worth money, but...
Pretty much. And, you know, it's just... It's ammo that could go towards using the 10mm pistol, which you start the game with. So you've really just got no excuse to use a Chinese pistol.
That's a good point. You start with a different gun that uses the same ammunition, but is way better.
A better gun. Yeah. It's not even like it's an upgrade. And the weird thing is, you know, the Chinese assault rifle, much better than the regular assault rifle.
Yeah, the Chinese assault rifle is one of my favorites. If I go small guns, I'll use 90% of the game. I'll be using the Chinese assault rifle.
Chinese assault
rifle. A sniper rifle.
Chinese assault rifle and the combat shotgun are really just anything you need to handle any situation.
Yeah, you've got Chinese assault rifle for mid-range or for groups of foes. The combat shotgun for when you're fighting people that get in your face, like zombies, and then a sniper rifle for the lulz.
Ooh, another level! Yay! Although I guess I don't get it yet. Oh, wow. He's already down here. I actually really hate the sawed-off shotgun, but it's a shotgun, so...
You know,
I mean, I'm doing pretty well with it so far.
I actually really like the sawed-off shotgun, except the fact that, you know, there's no sawed-off shotgun that's better than a combat shotgun. I actually kind of wish that there was a really powerful one somewhere in the game, just to justify, you know, carrying one of them around.
Oh yeah, like a really good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just something that makes it worth having to reload after every 2 shots.
Ooh, educated, also important. Get more skill points when you level.
That's what I always take at level 1, or whatever is the earliest point you can take that.
4. I actually took comprehension at level 4 when we could first get it, but
no, see, those are the perks you take if you're intelligent, you're thinking ahead, and you want to maximize your character's abilities. So, intelligent and thinking ahead are two qualities that I do not possess when I'm playing Fallout 3. I always just pick one that gives me an immediate effect.
oh,
and I'm
this
aware
is
that
gonna
that's
suck.
not smart in the long run.
Oh, a 2-shot weapon and you're fighting 4 dogs.
I was about to say.
Bye bye,
I
dogs.
think each dog takes 4 shots.
Or one
but
grenade.
the hand- yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
you
problem
kinda just-
solver.
Did kind of blow yourself up too, though.
In VATS, if you throw a grenade at your feet, it won't do anything to you. That was all
Really?
from the
Really?
dogs hitting
'Cause-
me. Yeah. You can fire
Yeah, I feel like the
nukes
screen-
right next to you in VATS and you won't die.
I just feel like the screen sort of went bad for a second. Like it went shaky and blood flew up and stuff.
I need 50 lockpick.
Cause that's like
Oh,
the
well.
video game signal that you're damaged is blood appearing in your eyes.
Yeah.
Blood
Like,
appearing
there
on
was-
the lenses of your eyes, like droplets.
Yes.
Like you're wearing this domed helmet.
I think somebody put it best, like you're going through the whole game wearing a motorcycle helmet. Which, in some cases you may be. Oh, and I'd just like to take that opportunity to gripe here. Motorcycle helmet, very cool idea for a piece of armor in this game. Fairly effective, looks powerfully stupid.
Oh yeah, it looks like a bicycle
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah, it would help if you could put the visor down, but you can't do that. Like,
It's
putting
just-
a visor down would give you that mysterious Darth Vader thing going.
I mean, it even would if you didn't... You look less like Darth Vader and more like one of the soldiers in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
You've just got this spear stuck onto the top of your head.
Although I guess it is supposed to be a 50s helmet, so... I can't even think of...
one out there.
Yeah, it's true. I can't even remember, like, what does a 50s helmet... Like, I don't know that I don't know that I know what a 50s helmet would even look like. Did they
Well, I
have
have the
full
internet-
helmets back then, or did they just have caps?
I have the internet at my beck and call. Let's find out.
Hey Josh, that
Oh,
guy
that
is
was
shooting
shit.
you. You'll want to stop it.
Cool if I didn't take
Big
like
surprise. They
3
looked
minutes
1,000
to
times
repair
cooler than what we have
a
now
reload.
in Fallout 3.
Oh yeah, when your weapon is damaged, it takes longer to reload. You'll like have to unjam it when you're in the middle of reloading, which is a nice touch. I like that. It's a bit of a panic inducer, but it's a nice way of lightly punishing you for having a weapon in bad condition, and it's a way of visually letting you know without having to look in the HUD. You'll see your character fiddling around trying to get it unjammed. Lets you know to hey,
I always
you
like
need to pay
taking the
attention to
8
your
ball
weapon.
here. Okay, we're gonna sleep since I don't have a lot of stim packs left. I haven't even checked the room ahead of us, but we're gonna sleep in this bunk bed that was just occupied by raiders.
Murder everybody and then just take a nap in the room with all the dead bodies. That's perfectly sensible, and I see nothing wrong with it.
Yep. That's how we roll.
On the
I want
subject
to
of
turn off. There we go.
damage weapon animations, my favorite's the for the submachine gun, where you like take out the clip and knock it against the gun.
Yeah.
I never even used the 10mm submachine gun. By the time I would get it, I would be so far beyond it with other weapons.
It's a good sidearm. Like if you don't want to waste
It is-
ammo on a MORAD
it's-
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like once you have the Chinese assault rifle, but you don't want to waste ammo for it on some weak creatures. You pull out the submachine gun. It's especially if you're not interested in using VATS. And you're just like, I don't even care about 10mm ammo. I don't care if I waste it at this point. I just want this mole rat to go away and leave me alone. I love that light beam coming through the ceiling. That's really nice and atmospheric.
Except when it's at night.
And except when it's at night, and except when you look directly into it and realize it's just a big puffy ball of light. But you know, when you they do a good job with the light. There's several places where they use that. The hospital's another one. We probably won't. I don't know if we'll do the Riley Rangers quest in this playthrough. That's a long quest, and that would be like.
But yeah,
we
it's
could,
just
but
like
that would be
really
like.
long
I like
fighting.
it a lot, though.
Yeah,
I like it a lot, but yeah,
I like it a
it's
lot.
long.
It's long and it's almost all combat. And I don't think it would show us anything we haven't seen in the rest of the playthrough, so we probably won't do it. But it's got a couple of places where they use those light beams to really good effect.
Huh. You know, we've been a lot less critical this episode. Maybe
we're in the tunnels.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
in the tunnels. We're in the good part of the game. You notice how much we complain when we're talking to NPCs. That's when the complaints
But when you're out there, when you don't have to listen to people talk, when you're just, you know, plinking random animals and people and
killing
collecting
raiders,
things.
immersed in the game, collecting stuff, that's when the game is strongest.
And I never want to give the impression that I don't like this game, because I do a lot. I mean, I've just started a new playthrough.
I know, I've probably sunk well over 100 hours into this. Easily over 100.
Oh yeah.
And that's why we're critical, is because it could have been, I'm not exaggerating at all when I say that this would have been a classic game if the writing was better and if a few gameplay issues were ironed out.
Yeah, better balance, and the writing was just, and the writing didn't need to be as bad as it is. It could have been so much better. Like, they didn't need more budget, they didn't need to add a bunch of characters. They just needed to, like, have the actors read different dialogue. Like, the quests were fine.
Just fire the writing staff.
They didn't need to change the dialogue, they didn't need to change the scripting. They just needed to change the dialogue, and some of the karma.
Wait.
The karma.
They didn't need to change the dialogue, but they needed to change the dialogue.
Oh, sorry. They didn't need to change
confused.
the content, is what I meant to say. Thank you.
The content, the voice actors were mostly fine. We're in the mall.
This is...
Seamus,
this
correction,
is,
voice actor. The voice actor
they needed
was fine.
Voice actor. Alright, fair enough. Oh wow,
this is
we are in the mall.
I don't think they even have
what
to
Free Dog wants us to go and do.
I think he just puts on a falsetto.
Okay, this is the mall in Washington D.C. and this is one of the most crazy, dangerous places in the game. Because it is just big, open, and packed with super mutants. And you'll get in a subway tunnel to leave the mall. You'll crawl all the way through it, fight all these ghouls, see daylight, emerge, and you've gone, you know, to the other side of the mall.
I hate it when VATS does that, like, slow motion, traveling along the path of the bullet thing, only for it to just, like, mildly annoy the target. Feels really anticlimactic.
Okay.
Or it hits, like, a pole or something, and it's like, thanks for showing me that.
It's clear this would have been, like, the death blow, except it just plinks off of a wall. It's
hey! Ah!
Frustrating.
That's a super mutant master. I don't think I can fight this guy. Whoa,
just
okay,
run
right in his cool goggles.
Just what, so he can follow me? Where's my flamethrower?
So you can die indoors.
No, seriously, just aim for, like, his leather goggle headpiece thing, and he'll become so distraught over the loss of his steampunk cosplay that he won't bother you anymore.
Oh, that's how it works, huh? Come on, come through the door. Hey!
They don't usually come through the doors for me. I don't know.
Oh, I still got the danger
He's not on the other
thing
side either. Super mutants are too stupid to use doors, I think.
Did he get a free heal when you left?
No, he's at half.
Wow, you look ridiculous.
Ridiculously awesome.
Aww.
This isn't working out for us.
That's the only way into the mall. My sneak isn't. Oh, hi. So let's disarm you with a, I hate this, when Vats gets the weird...
Can you disarm him with a flamethrower?
I suppose it's possible. Alright, we need to heal up and pop some buffs here.
Okay, my instincts were telling you to, we're saying, go for your portable roll-up mattress. But then I remembered that that's only with the Hunger Thirst mod.
Yeah, I play that same mod, and in the Hunger Thirst mod, sleeping is incredibly important to keeping yourself going. You can't just gorge yourself on stim packs, you'll overdose and die. You have to just, like, get through things sensibly. I don't think that's a winning battle for you, man.
On the upside, I now have a super sledge.
Okay, no,
Where'd
just
it go?
go into Vats and spam a bunch of grenades. You know.
There it is. That is also a good idea. Okay, so grenade time.
Yeah, usually I'm much higher level because I've like gone
This is me
and done...
throwing 4 grenades point blank. And
Except
that
you
kind of
got
sounds like a
all the
lawnmower. Alright! I don't know what just happened, but everything's on its back and dead.
Nice. I think there's one guy left up there.
Hey, that actually worked.
Nice.
What the
All
hell?
Right, round of applause for Josh.
I've still got danger though, so somebody is still aware of my presence.
There's somebody who still remembers this battle besides you.
I'm not even sure you remember it. It's mostly just bright lights, and then all they're dead. Then they're all dead.
Okay, so let's.
The grenades didn't actually, like, you know, the grenades didn't actually finish them off. You just had to brown out and lost all your memory of beating them senseless with a tire iron.
I went into Super Berserker Doomsday mode, but then I forgot all about it. So I'm only awesome when I'm having amnesia.
Or maybe maybe your bonnet is possessed and just takes control occasionally.
We need to be looking for a good place
to
cut it here.
Yeah, Museum of Technology should be around here, I think. No, not that way. Oh, this is confusing. I forgot everything about this place.
It's very confusing. I mean, it's big open. It's not confusing like
oh wait, this is
like
the
a
Museum
maze.
of Technology. Dope.
Yeah.
There are super mutants in here.
Yeah, there's some in here, but once we clear out this room, let's once we get this room cleared out, let's call it here. This is a good place to stop.
Indeed. Oh, you just hit that super mutant right in the crotch.
Yep.
You're a bad man, Joshua.
You just nailed him, dude. It was hilarious. Just swung a.
Why are you shooting that worthless
like a parking
gun?
meter? Actually, wait.
The behemoth. I don't know if we noticed this earlier, but a behemoth, actually, his sledge is an uprooted fire hydrant. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
I love that. I thought that was a nice touch. And it is scary when he comes at you with that fire hydrant.
Okay, so this is the Museum of Technology, and that's the Wright Flyer, which is somehow still intact after 300 years and a nuclear war.
Although I don't think it's airworthy at the moment.
No.
Oh man, I was gonna
few days in the workshop.
Home.
Alright, so next episode we run around a museum and look for a satellite dish. Yep. So we can do a whole bunch of stuff to go and find our dad that we don't care about.
Remember, so 3Dog can tell us exactly where Dad is. Precisely. Because, you know, he's got to have some good information if, you know, he's putting us through all this trouble.
Oh yeah, because remember folks, we're not getting paid for this.
And he's the good guy.
He wouldn't screw us over. right?